This is the sound of the world's largest predator. And this is what it feels like to swim face to face with these animals.
Did you hear that clicking sound? ये कोई digital clock का sound नहीं है. It's a sound of a sperm whale talking. And now researchers think that sperm whale could be the best chance of breaking a barrier that we have never broken before. That sperm whales could be the first ever species we ever communicate with. Because अगर कोई ऐसा species है जिसका form of communication is even close to human language, it could be sperm whales. कई सालों से साइंटिस्ट हैव लर्न दैट वेल्स का ब्रेन बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सट्रीमली डेवलप्ड होता है और उनको ऐसा लगता है कि वेल्स की लैंग्वेज भी हमारी तरह ही कॉम्प्लेक्स होती है ड्यू टू वेरियस काइंड ऑफ साउंड्स एंड कॉम्प्लेक्स पैटर्न्स. बट नाउ फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन हिस्ट्री हमारे पास ऐसी टेक्नोलॉजी है दैट कैन एक्चुअली ब्रेक द कोड. Recently, we've all seen the huge advancements in the field of AI with ChatGPT, giving us a clear idea of what's possible when it comes to computers and human language. पिछले 10 सालों में ऐसे टाइप की टेक्नोलॉजीज बहुत एडवांस हो चुकी है and scientists think they can apply this technology in interspecies communication, specifically sperm whales. Because sperm whales and other species aren't just singing to each other, they are also communicating a specific message. लेकिन वो लोग actually बात क्या करते हैं? Do they give each other tips for hunting or they just communicate stories to each other like we do? Now a unique project called CETI might reveal all these mysteries. It's one of the biggest efforts to talk to animals in history, and if it succeeds, it will completely change the way we see the oceans. Are we just a blink of an eye away from chatting with whales? The ocean is a totally different place from where we live. Communicating underwater is very challenging. It's even hard for animals to see or smell anything. But sound moves about 4 times faster in water than in air. So whales ये click sounds use करते हैं communicate करने के लिए. These click sounds are often used to navigate and hunt for food in the darkness of deep ocean. The whales communicate through patterns of clicks which are called codas. Similar to how human beings also use sounds to make words and sentences. For centuries, humans have considered language to be one of the defining characters of our species and something that other animals don't have. Today, with better technology, we have realized that other species also have complex forms of communication. मैं ये वाला बुक पढ़ रहा था एंड आई गेस मैंने ये क्लास 8 में किसी बुक फेयर में लिया था. इसमें बहुत सारे स्पीशीज मेंशन्ड है जो तरह तरह के साउंड यूज करते हैं कम्युनिकेट करने के लिए. एनिमल किंगडम इज क्लियरली फुल ऑफ स्पीशीज हु आर कम्युनिकेटिंग विद ईच अदर, बट वेदर और नॉट दे आर यूजिंग लैंग्वेज फॉर दैट वी डोंट नो येट. ह्यूमन लैंग्वेज में ग्रामर होता है. द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ईच लैंग्वेज इज डिफरेंट एंड सिंटैक्स मतलब कौन सा वर्ड किस ऑर्डर में बोलना है ताकि उस सेंटेंस का कोई मतलब बने. वी हैव द एबिलिटी टू क्रिएट न्यू वर्ड्स एंड यूज इट एज अ फॉर्म ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. व्हाट वी डोंट नो इज वेदर इट्स ट्रू फॉर अदर एनिमल्स टू, बट देयर इज वन स्पीसीज दैट माइट बी एबल टू हेल्प अस सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम. Sperm whales make the loudest noises of any living creature. As I said, sperm whales uses sequence of clicks in a specific pattern to communicate with each other, which is called codas. Whales live in clans and researchers का ये मानना है कि whales from different regions have different codas. So एक family जो डोमिनिका में रहती है वो अलग टाइप के clicking sound patterns use करेंगे as compared to दूसरी family जो श्रीलंका के आसपास रहती है. Whale sounds were first recorded by the US Navy in 1950s. Following up on multiple encounters by submarine navigators. In the 1960s, scientists and field researchers started to analyze these sounds more profoundly. But how exactly can AI help us with this puzzle? To decode these mysterious click sounds in the ocean, a group of scientists started a project called CETI, or Citation Translation Initiative, which was launched in March 2020.
We know these animals are communicating. We just don't yet know what they're saying. Over the next 5 years, our team of AI specialists, roboticists, linguists, and marine biologists aim to use the most cutting-edge technologies to make contact with another species and hopefully communicate back.
In this citation project, scientists will be collecting data from a group of sperm whales around the Caribbean island of Dominica. The whales of the area have already been studied for 15 years or so. The AI will be trained not just to predict that one single whale will say next, but will also predict that what the second whale might say, like a conversation. Basically, whale chatbot type का कुछ बनाना चाहते हैं ये लोग. But there is one major challenge in all this. For it to work, they need tons of data, like a lot of data. For reference, ChatGPT 3 needed to be trained with over 500 billion words to be able to do what it does. Maybe GPT-3 जैसा इतना data नहीं चाहिए होगा, but can we even go close to that to translate their language? But researchers जो data collect करना चाहते हैं वो कैसे collect करेंगे? It's a task that will require devices that continuously record the whales from above, below and all around them. Scientists whales पे ही recording devices भी attach करने वाले हैं. These are like sound recording robots, and aquatic drones will record audio and video from multiple angles simultaneously. Researchers have collected around 100,000 sperm whale codas till date. An algorithm was created to analyze these codas and categorize them by which whale made which call, and it was 74% accurate. This sounds extremely promising, and major updates on the project can be expected in the coming years, because the attempt of understanding whales, whether successful or not, might also be a way to care for them or help them. अगर हमको पता चल गया कि वो exactly कहना क्या चाहते हैं, then we can help them. How different the future might be if we could just ask the whale that what they want. How can we even work with the whales for a better future for both our species? If this project is successful, this might change the fate of the entire planet. What are your thoughts about it? और ये प्रोजेक्ट अगर सक्सेसफुल हो गया तो आप whales से या किसी अदर एनिमल से क्या पूछना चाहोगे? Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.